There is a man in his grave being punished right now, not for murder, not for theft, for a message he carried. You sent one like it this week. And the Prophet ﷺ stood over that grave and told us, you think this video is about somebody else? That is exactly how these sins survive. They are small enough to live in an ordinary house with good people and never be noticed. So tonight, I will show you one house, a father, a mother, a little girl, a grandfather, one ordinary evening, 5 sins that nobody in that family will even feel, but you will. Because at least 4 of them happened in your house this week too. And the last one is smaller than a seed. Before we walk to those 2 graves, press like and subscribe. Not for us. So this reminder can find its way back to you on the day you forget it. And you will forget it. That is the whole problem. The Messenger of Allah ﷺ once walked past 2 graves and stopped. He said the 2 men inside were being punished. Not one day. That very moment. And then he said the words this whole video stands on. They were not being punished for something major, not for anything that was even difficult to avoid. The first man did not clean himself properly after using the bathroom. That is the whole sin. The first thing a small child is ever taught. He simply got careless and stayed careless. And the second man carried people's words. He heard something in one house and he took it to another. Remember that one. You are about to watch it happen. Sahih al-Bukhari, Sunan Abi Dawud, Sunan an-Nasai. 3 separate books, all Sahih. And then he did something at those 2 graves that almost nobody has heard about. I will show you what it was at the end. Once you see it, everything in between changes. Subhanallah. The sins we never count are the sins that are being counted. Aisha radiallahu anha was warned about this directly. He said to her sallallahu alaihi wasallam, beware of the deeds that are treated as insignificant, because they have a pursuer from Allah. A pursuer. Something that does not lose your address. Now come with me into the house. It is 11 at night. The father of the family is lying in bed with his phone. Imran, 38. He prays. He loves the people sleeping in these rooms. Someone has sent him something about his cousin. Something he said. Something he did. And he forwards it to one person. Only one. Just so they know. He did not write it. He only moved it. He has been doing this for 30 years. A playground first, then a phone. And he has never once counted it as a sin. That is Namima. The second man in the graves. And every time, something quiet tears between 2 people who used to love each other. And the way out is one movement of the thumb. Delete instead of forward. That is one. The second sin happened 3 hours earlier at the dinner table, out loud, and everyone joined in. The mother of the house, Safia. Ask anyone, a good woman. Somebody at the table says a name, the room leans in, and her sentence begins, I'm only telling you this because I'm worried about him. They asked him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what backbiting was. He said that you mention your brother in a way he would not like. And somebody asked the question Safia would ask, what if it is true? He said, if it is true, then you have backbitten him. And if it is not true, then you have slandered him. There is no safe version. If you're right, it is a sin. If you're wrong, it is a worse one. And Allah does not describe it gently. He asks whether you would eat the flesh of your own dead brother. Nobody at that table felt a thing. That is 2. The third sin is younger. It came home from school that afternoon Inside a little school bag. Maryam, 8 years old, 2 braids, the kindest heart in the house. Today she invented a name for a boy in her class because it got a laugh. That name will follow the boy for 11 years. Through school, into his marriage. He will hear it at 40 and something in his chest will still drop. And in her father's office, grown men do the same thing to a man old enough to be a grandfather, and they call it friendly. Let no people mock another people, because they may well be better than them, and do not insult one another with nicknames. And Allah closes that verse with a line most people never reach. Whoever does not repent, those are the wrongdoers. For a nickname. That is 3. The 4th sin does not use words at all. It has been sitting in the corner of this house for 11 years. The grandfather, 71. He reads Quran after Fajr and his voice shakes on the verses about mercy. And he has a brother he has not spoken to in 11 years. Neither one will call first. 1 year became 2. 2 became 11. One day, one of them will be lowered into the ground, and the other will stand there holding a phone he never used. The one who cuts off his relatives will not enter paradise. That is Bukhari and Muslim, the entire Hadith, nothing after it. The number still works, by the way. It is 1 call. That is 4, and the last one. I told you it was smaller than a seed. Back to Imran. Because the 5th sin is not something he did tonight. It is something he carries. Whoever has in his heart the weight of a mustard seed of pride will not enter paradise. A man was frightened by that, and he said, "But I like my clothes to be nice. I like my shoes to be good." And the answer is one of the most beautiful sentences ever spoken. Allah is beautiful, and He loves beauty. Pride is not your clothes. Pride is rejecting the truth when it reaches you and looking down on people. A mustard seed. Look at how small that is. Now stand outside the house and look at it. One message forwarded upstairs. One sentence at the table. One name invented at school. One phone that never rings. Nobody sinned on purpose. Nobody even noticed. None of it felt like anything at all. And 2 men are lying in the earth for less than what happened in that one house in one evening. Now, I told you he did something at those graves. He asked for a green palm branch. He split it into 2 pieces, and he laid 1 piece on each grave. And he said he hoped their punishment would be made lighter, for as long as those 2 pieces stayed green. Understand what you are looking at. He is standing over 2 men being punished by Allah. He is not lecturing them. He is not walking away. He is looking for a way to make it lighter. That is who you are dealing with. So do not close this and feel crushed. That was never the point. Small things are never small, and that works in both directions. Tonight, do not try to fix your entire life. Pick one. One tongue you hold when the room leans in. One number you finally call. One name you never use again. And in the comments, write the one that lives in your house. Not to shame anyone, because a sin you have named is a sin you can leave. Small sins gathered quietly, buried 2 men. Small good gathered quietly is how a man gets dug back out. So let this be your first small good, right now. Press like and share this with one person you love. A reminder is a mercy, and you have just seen what one small mercy can do at a grave. And subscribe, because the sins we forget are the ones that grow, and we will keep reminding you, inshallah.